Wait for it, wait for it. Can we be heard? Can we be heard? I'm not sure I can be heard. The audience can definitely see my mouth moving, but can I be heard? Yes, I can. Welcome, everyone, to the Extreme Improv Extreme Show, the fast-paced improvised comedy show where we make up scenes, songs, stories, and so much more based entirely on your suggestions, audience. So make sure you get very suggestive in the comment section tonight. Tell us what you're thinking. Give us feedback for what we're doing. If it's nice, we'll read it. If it's not nice, I'll read it, and then I won't read it to everyone else, but it will still hurt me inside. But first things first, let me direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen. There you will see the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. If you'd be a pal and smash that subscribe button, that would be spiffing. Now, something else that will be spiffing is you give us lots of suggestions, because I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Once you're done subscribing, do us a favour and give us some suggestions of random words. Give us some suggestions of random words, and we'll use them to inspire our opening games. Now, whilst we wait for the suggestions to come in, let's meet tonight's performers. Starting with Ryan. Say hello to the people.
Hi. How's it going, everyone? Yep.
Fantastic. Now, speaking of someone who I look at them and think, yep, Marty. Say hello to the people.
Howdy, everybody. This is Marty in Atlanta, Georgia. And I just got to say that I got squirrels rooting through a pine straw. Woohoo!
I'm not sure I quite understood that, but someone who's going to squirrel out the truth of that answer tonight is Nick. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good. Do you know what? Like, that's the first time anyone has ever followed an instruction I've ever given on this show, so that's amazing. Right, but someone who is going to break every rule in the book is Mel. Say hello to the people.
No. As someone who just moved to the South, though, I feel like I should have understood what Marty said. I've failed at being a Southerner. I'll learn.
I can teach you.
Do you know what? I'm just so pleased it isn't just me that didn't understand him. Now, someone who I've never been able to understand is Ruth. Say hello to the people.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can really understand me. Hello, everybody. I am Ruth. I'm in Banbury in Oxfordshire at the moment. And, yeah, I didn't understand what Marty said either.
No. Audience, give us any theories. Translate for us every time Marty speaks. He'll be funny at first and then it'll soon annoy him. But that's one of these things that happens. Now, let's have a look to see what the audience have said to us. We have got words including marshmallow from Colin. We've got desperate from Sophie. We've got Cookie Monster. That's an interesting one from SS Improv or S Improv. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. On Twitch. And let's see who else is giving us stuff. I'm going to go with marshmallows. Marshmallows. We're going to start off with a game of questions only. This is going to be a scene which will eventually include all of us, but there'll be two performers at a time, and everything they say has to be a question. If they say anything that isn't a question, they'll be eliminated from the scene. If they hesitate, they'll be eliminated from the scene. And if they have a circular conversation, they'll be eliminated from the scene. If they're doing too well, they'll be eliminated from the scene with a pat on the back, because otherwise this game would never end. Now, let's roll the dice to see who's going to start things off. We are going to have, let's see who we have. We're going to have Marty and Mel. Marty and Mel. So this is about marshmallows. Everything has to be a question. Here we see Marty. Here we see Mel. And questions only begin.
What's that big white fluffy thing?
Well, that there is a cloud, isn't it?
Why is it so flat, fat, and fluffy?
Why didn't you study meteorology?
Do you think we could eat it?
How do you think we get up there?
Do we have a ladder in the garage?
Do you think it's high enough?
Can I take some chocolate up there with me?
Can I bring some graham crackers?
Do you think it'll melt in the sun?
Don't you think it would have happened already?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Marty, we will tag you out there. Ryan, you are in.
How do you like my jet puff?
Where'd you get that?
Is the bank a weird place to find marshmallows?
Is any place a weird place to find marshmallows?
Did you know that the first marshmallow was found on a tree?
Did you know that marshmallows don't grow in marshes?
What is this? Riddle me this, riddle me that?
Don't you like trivia?
Did you meet my 99 trivia host friends at the bar the other night?
Why did they let you on the team?
Is that in the form of a question?
Yes.
Do I
it
get points
was.
for it?
Is my demeanor confusing?
Aren't you just a confusing person in general?
Yes, probably.
Oh, okay. We're going to tag you out there, Ryan. Ruth, you are in.
Have you got any pink marshmallows?
Have I got any regular marshmallows?
What do you class as a regular?
Wouldn't white be regular and pink be awesome?
How many marshmallows do you think you could eat at once?
How big is your stomach?
Is it not the size of your mouth that matters?
Isn't everything relative?
I would like some marshmallow. I can't do this.
We're going to tag you out there. And Nick, you are in.
Do you know the way to San Jose?
Oh,
Do I look like a tour guide to you?
Look, if I give you $7, would you show me how to get to San Jose?
Do you have any more than that?
If I had more, do you think I would offer you more?
Wouldn't you hold out some?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, tag you out. Oh, wow. Mel is going the distance here. Here I come. What's happening?
What is love? What is life?
Is that some sort of deep thinking?
Didn't you go to that seminar?
Would you believe I wasn't allowed?
What did you do?
Do you want to know the truth?
Don't I always?
Don't you prefer it when I lie to you about these things?
What else have you lied to me about?
Where should I begin?
Is our whole relationship based on lies?
Did you know my name isn't really Jeff?
Are you in the witness protection program?
How did you know?
Don't you think that I have my ways?
Are you secretly in the witness assassination program?
How did you know?
Would you believe that this is a double-double bluff?
How could you surprise me like this?
Did you know I don't even need glasses?
Did you know that there are others following you right now?
What do they look like?
Do you think I'd tell you that?
Is one of them dressed as a giant marshmallow?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Isn't that what I... Yes, it is. Okay, and scene. Well done, well done. Excellent stuff. Now, we're going to move on to our next... Oh, I really can't see without these anymore. Right, so let's have a look. Our next game is going to be... We're going to play the banned letter game. The banned letter game is kind of similar but very different. But there will be 2 in the scene at a time, and every time, well, someone messes up, then someone else is going to come in. It's very similar, but the rules are different. Let's have a quick look here. SS Improv says, dang, Mel is the question champion. Yes, absolutely true. Let's, audience, give us more feedback like that. I like it. We've got lots of words here, though. And I'm going to change what we're looking for. Audience, could you give us some famous films, please? Give us some famous movies, and we'll use them for what's coming next. For now, we're going to play the banned letter game. There will be 2 performers in the scene once again. And there will be a letter that is banned, and no one can say a word that contains that letter. If they do, they're eliminated. If they have a circular conversation, they're eliminated. And if they hesitate, they're eliminated. So really, it's only one rule that's different. Now, let's have a look. The scenario is going to be something to do with... scroll back and get an earlier suggestion. Lemon cheesecake. Oh, we had marshmallows. Let's mix it up. There might be a lemon cheesecake, but let's mix it up. Let's have... Everything's food. Cookies, Marmite. Do you have Marmite in the States?
We do.
Aware of it.
I saw some the other day.
There you go. Okay, so hamburger. Everything is food. Audience, suggest some things that aren't food. Goal. It's going to be about a goal. We don't know what the goal is, but it's about a goal. We can decide. The letter R is banned. The letter R is banned. Starting this off is going to be Ruth and is going to be Nick. Ryan started last time, I believe, so Nick. Okay, so Ruth and Nick, you can't say any words that contain the letter R. And something to do with the goal, and here you go.
Do you have a goal?
Yeah. I said you're.
Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. Thank you for your honesty. So,
That's what I said.
okay, Marty, you were in.
My goal is achievable.
Good. I don't have one.
You don't?
I think they are stupid.
I thought we all had one.
How did you get yours?
Yours. Oh, we're going to freeze it. I've actually remembered I forgot to say a rule. Every 45 seconds, we're going to ban another letter. I will jump in at this stage, and 29 seconds have gone since I started the timer. So it's still the letter R that is banned, about goals, and here we go. Hey!
What's up?
I just feel so pleased.
Why is that?
I achieved all that I wanted to in life.
That's amazing.
I know! Freeze! Another letter's going to be banned, and it is the letter G. And continue. As I was saying just now...
Saying has a G at the end.
Oh, yeah, but I was saying, like, apostrophe at the end. Right, okay, remove.
Of course you are, Dave.
And who has not been in? Mel, you are in. And continue.
I want to be the wealthiest person on the planet.
Person.
Person? Oh, okay, tag out. Who has not been in? Is it just Ryan? Wow, we're not even going to get to another letter. And go.
Who was that wealthy lady?
She couldn't pull it off.
I suppose so.
Oh, freeze, you made it. A third letter is about to be banned. And it is the letter P. So RGP. RPG, role-playing game. And continue.
So talk.
I have little to say.
Why is that, my friend?
Oh, friend, and scene. And scene. Love it.
Why did you turn into Christopher Walken just then?
The trick.
Oh, fantastic.
My friend.
Now, so let's have a look. Audience, I asked you for suggestions of famous films. Could you now give us some suggestions of professions? Give us some suggestions of professions and we'll use it to inspire an upcoming game. But for now, we are going to do some 1 minute remakes. Now, we're going to do this as a solo game, so there'll be one performer at a time, and each of them will be given 1 minute to remake an entire film. They've got to use the whole minute, but they'll be doing the whole story, beginning, middle, and end. They'll be making sure that they have every character, every line of dialogue, but it's just condensed into 1 minute. Now, if they don't know the film that they are recreating, they'll just have to make it up based on the title. Let's have a look at who is going to go first. And it is going to be Marty. So Marty, please could you recreate for us The Bodyguard? So please recreate The Bodyguard in 1 minute, and here you go.
Hey there, I'm your new bodyguard. Well, I don't like the looks of you. Well, that's too bad because this is my job. Well, I don't like the looks of you, and I don't think we're going to get along. It don't matter. As long as you pay me, I'll protect you. All right. Well, I'm afraid you do. Oh, somebody's after me. I'll protect you. Let me pick you up. Ooh, I'm going to carry you. Oh, there's definitely some sparks happening here. Yeah, I agree. And I will always love you. And I will always protect you. Oh, let's love at first sight. I think I might go take a bath now.
And that is time. Well done, Marty. Well done. I would love to see like the duet version where he starts singing back "I Will Always Protect You." That'd be great. Now, let's see who's going to go
You
next.
saw it. You just saw it.
When I said I'd like to see it, I meant like not you. But that's still nice. Right. Oh, I'm joking. I jest, of course. Right, okay, so I will go next. Can someone suggest a movie for... Marty's gone. Everyone's gone. Right, a movie for me, please.
The Green Mile.
The what? The Green Mile? Did I hear The Green Mile?
Yes.
Okay, let's go for The Green Mile. And here I go. Okay, now, listen here. Can I get into your cell? I hope we're not going to have any trouble. No trouble from me, boss. And what's your name, anyway? It's John Coffey, but spelt different. And what did you do? I didn't do it. I'm innocent, honestly. Now, let me grab your crotch. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, now it doesn't hurt when I pee. Buzz, you gotta hear this. That's the words I've got to say to get in Tom Hanks' voice. Right, so anyway, what are you doing over there? Now, I'm new around these parts, and I'm quite a mean fella, and I'm gonna kill this mouse with my foot. Squash. You killed my mouse! Don't worry, I'm about to execute you, and it's gonna be fiery. Bzzz. Buzz? Oh no, that's sick. Right, so anyway, look, I'm gonna take you. I don't know. It's 4 seconds left. I give up. I'm gonna cure your wife of illness and time. I forget the rest of that film. Good. So moving on. Let's see who's gonna go next. Next up will be. Everyone's changed position on the screen. Let's see. Okay, Ruth, you will go next. So, could you do a remake for us of The Flintstones? The Flintstones. And here you go.
Yabba-dabba-doo! Come on, Benny! And Wilma! And, well, I can't remember the name of my dog, but I know I've got a dog. Ha ha ha! It's the Flintstones! But we have a serious crisis here because it's a film, not a little cameo, little cartoon. No, we have to get out of bedrock because there's a terrible storm coming and it might rock the world of rocks. You see what I did there? Oh, Wilma, you look beautiful.
Why, thank you, Fred. I think my hair is spectacular today.
It sure is.
Oh, I can't remember. What was the other rubble's name? What's your wife's name?
Benny, Barney, whatever your name
You
is.
just said it, and that is time. That is time. Love it. Well done. Yeah, you went, what is your name, Betty? It's like, Betty. Right, okay. Brilliant stuff. Let's see who's going to go next. Next up, rolling the dice, I can see we're going to have Nick. Nick, let's find a film for you. Please, could you recreate for us the film Despicable Me. Despicable Me. And here you go.
We are going to try to take over the moon. Yes, you minions. We're going to take over the moon. It will be fantastic. Yes, and I'm aware that you guys will be way more successful because you with the overalls and the yellow masks and stuff are so much cuter than me and my kids. Yes, I am aware that that trying to blow up the moon is a lofty goal, but I have not seen this movie in a very long time and I don't remember much about it. So let's improvise and come up with, I don't know.
You got 10 seconds left.
So I'm just going to try to get my kids back in the
And
family.
that is time! That is time. Well done, Nick. Well done. So, who hasn't had a go at this stage? Give me a wave so I can remember. Mel and Ryan. Next up will be Mel. So, Mel, could you recreate for us Up? Could you please recreate Up? And here you go.
Oh, you're so perfect for me, and you're so perfect for me, too. Oh, we have the relationship that everybody would ever dream about, and we'll be together forever. Yeah, forever. Forever. Suddenly, I don't feel so good. Oh, no, why does this have to happen? So the movie directors can make the audience cry. I'm sorry. No. Why? What? Is that a floating house? My God. This is different. And there's a dog, I think. Is that a dog? Hello? What's going on here? Hi. I brought you a balloon to make you feel better because you looked sad. Yeah, I looked sad because the directors had to make the audience cry, but now they want to make them smile. That's what you're here for, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm just a kid. I don't really know.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So that leaves us with Ryan. So let's see what we've got for you here. Please, could you recreate Seven? Could you please recreate the film Seven? And here you go.
Who is it? Well, I'm Edward Norton, and I don't like being a detective very much. Well, you're about to get a lesson in how to be a detective from Morgan Freeman. Once again, back at it. Now, what are the 7 deadly sins? There's gluttony, there's sloth, there's murder, there's greed. Hey, there's a big old fat guy dead from eating a big old cake. Oh, we better not stick around here too much. It's pretty gross in here. We found out that Kevin Spacey's terrible. For reasons. And there also is a head in a box. What? That's the least shocking thing that Kevin Spacey has ever done. I need to take a look at this to forget about all the crimes that Kevin
And that is time. That is time. Excellent. Well done. Good. Now, we are going to move rapidly on. Let's have a quick look. Audience, did you give us some suggestion? What's in the box? Says Gerald in the comments. Very good.
What's in the box?
Yeah, absolutely. I love it when Edward Norton delivers that line as well. He's so good at it. Now, moving on. Let's have a look. We are going to play Dr. Doctor. It's a joke-telling game. We're going to make up jokes which will follow the rhythm. Dr. Doctor, I feel like a blank. We're going to replace the word blank with the name of a profession or whatever the audience have suggested. So, Dr. Doctor, I feel like a blank. And then make up a punchline, usually something the doctor says back or something the patient continues to say. And let's have a look. Dr. Doctor, I feel like a cake decorator. If you have a joke, give a wave so that we don't all come in at the same time. Dr. Doctor, I feel like a cake decorator. If you have a joke, audience, if you have a joke, type it in the comments. Don't give us a wave. Nick.
Doctor, I feel like a cake decorator because I've been doing all this icing.
Aha. Ruth.
Doctor, I feel like a cake director. Oh no, look, I've got hundreds and thousands of you.
Haha, very good. Mel.
Doctor, I feel like a cake decorator. I feel so artificial.
Very good. Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a cake decorator because my pants have become Fudgy the Whale.
Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a cake decorator. Well, you do seem a little half-baked.
Aha. Doctor, I feel like a cake decorator. Will you have a look? It's a bit embarrassing. There's a pain in my buns. Anyone else for cake decorator? Going once, there must be more. Going twice, Mel.
Doctor, I feel like a cake decorator. I'm so cold all the time. I feel so frosty.
Haha. Anyone else? No? Okay, we'll move on then. Right, Doctor, I feel... also, I missed to read earlier. LOL, best Whitney Houston impression. So there you go, Marty. Right, now, beautiful singing, Marty. You got loads of comments, actually. Just didn't spot them. Like, let's go with Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer. Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer. If you have a joke, Nick.
Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer. I'm trying to crack the whip.
Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer. Well, there's a lot of things wrong, but that's my main problem. Sorry, Marty. Anyone else for lion tamer? Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer because I got my head caught in someone's mouth.
Okay, Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer. Yes, it has given me a scar. Anyone else? Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer. Well, which one, Siegfried or Roy? Why does it matter? Because one of them's closer to death than the other one.
Ouch. Right. Is that because one of them got eaten?
Yeah.
Ugh. Right. Anyone else? Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer because I got bad circulation.
Very good. Anyone else for lion tamer? No, that's not right. Oh yeah, Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer. It's really hurting my pride. Anyone else? Okay, we will mix it up. Ryan, have you got one?
Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer because I got so many ringworms. I feel like a ringmaster.
Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer. Okay, I've got a solution for you. Just repeat after me.
Wonderful. Right, let's mix it up on that note. Let's see. We're going to have Doctor. I feel. Oh, the gallant hero says, Doctor, I feel like a lion tamer. That's okay. You're harmless. Like harmless. Right. Okay. Good. Now we're going to go with Doctor. I feel. Also, we've got lots of comments. It's good. Gerald says minions as Wookiees. Fantastic, Nick. But let's go with Doctor. I feel like a personal trainer. Does that really work? We'll give it a go. Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. If you have a joke, give a wave. Nick.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer because I want to pump you up.
Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. Is your name Jim?
Oh no! I was gonna do that one. Revenge. Mel.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer, but don't tell anyone. I got a rep to uphold.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. I've been really feeling gymnasium. Oh, I don't know. Right, Marty, I tried.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. That's such a huge weight to bear.
Okay, anyone else? Nick?
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. Oh, trainer. Sorry.
Okay. Mel.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. I'm so mad I feel like throwing a fit.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. I've been, getting rid of... Oh, I don't know, I lost it. Oh, no. Right, okay. Anyone else? Someone else needs to come up with one just so I can work on my joke. Nick, did you have one?
Yes, I have one. Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer because I've been riding the rails all these days.
Ryan, did you have one?
Sort of. Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. I feel down because my birthday gave me 50.
Mel.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. My life just isn't working out.
That's very good. Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. Whoa, says the doctor. First things first. Can I take your name? Abby. It got there in the end. Right, Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. Hey, let me do the diagnosis here. You're just a dumbbell.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. Right, oh no, I've lost it again. Screw it. Screw this. We're changing the game. Oh no, go on, Ruth.
No, that's not right. Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer. Can you give me your... Oh, yeah, something about personal best, but I can't remember what it is now.
Oh, damn, this is a tough one. Right, Ryan.
It is.
Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer just because I came down with a really bad elliptical.
And on that note, let's get one more. One more. We're going to go with cartoonist. Dawna says cartoonist. Doctor, I feel like cartoonist. If you have a joke, give a wave. Nick.
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist because I'm drawing blanks.
Mel.
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist. And the doctor says, well, we're going to have to draw blood then.
Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist because I have a wart on Disney.
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist. I'm sure I've picked up some bugs. Marty. Bunny. No.
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist. I can tell it looks like it's invaded every cell.
Very good. Anyone else for cartoonist? Going once? Mel?
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist. I'm just not very animated.
Very good. Marty?
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist. Okay, strip.
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist and now I can't see at all. I'll read your chart though. C, G, I. Nick.
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist. I don't know what's wrong with me. Please tell me what's up, Doc.
Ah, very good. And on that note, go on then, Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a cartoonist. You do? Do you suddenly hate Mondays and have an urge for lasagna? Yes, I do.
I love it. Garfield the cat. Right, and
Yeah.
scene. Good. Now, let's have a quick look here. Doctor, I feel like a personal trainer, says SS Improv. I keep running, but going nowhere, like a treadmill. Lol. Right, fantastic. Now, audience, can we mix things up? Could you please give us some suggestions of something exciting? Give us some suggestions of something exciting, please. Let's see what we're going to do next. We are going to have a game for 3 people, and we're going to have a game of film and theatre styles. So there'll be 3 performers in the scene. Every so often I will call out freeze. When I call out freeze, I will give you a new suggestion of a genre or theatre style or television style to continue the scene. So it continues the same story, but just in that style. Let's see who's going to be in this one. We are going to have Ruth. We're going to have, rolling the dice again, Mel. And we are going to have Ryan. So Ruth, Mel, and Ryan. Let's put you on spotlight. Here we see Ruth. Here we see Mel. Here we see Ryan. Your scenario is it's someone's 100th birthday. It's someone's 100th birthday. That's your scenario. Start the scene just as a regular scene, and every so often I will call out freeze, and here you go.
Who's got the cake?
Okay, I got it. It's a lot of candles. Be really careful.
You're not going to light them all now, are you?
No, good God, it's a fire hazard. We have to do it outside.
Thank goodness. Where have you been?
Me? I've just been going for a walk.
You're 100 years old. You can't just go off for a walk.
What?
Well, that's how he lived this long. You know, great-grandpa has his ways.
That's true. You can't hear a
Freeze!
word we're saying, though, can he?
Freeze! Can you please continue this as if it is a commercial? Continue.
I got a bad deal on my health insurance. Can anybody point
Look
out?
at his shiny teeth, though.
Oh, that's pretty.
And we'll look at this shining example of fitness. When you're as fit as he is, you don't need health insurance.
That's a really fit boy you got over there.
That's right. If you buy our treadmill, you can live to be 100 too.
Freeze! Could you continue this as if it is a psychological thriller?
I think I'm gonna exchange this for a cane with a knife on the end of it.
There's a problem with the treadmill, though. It's not on its own. It's got a body underneath it.
Don't be asking so many questions about the treadmill situation.
Great-grandpa, I need to ask you why you were digging last night.
I was just planting herbs in the garden. Believe
Herbs,
that?
huh?
You believe that?
It didn't smell like herbs.
You better stop asking so many questions. It's a mask the whole time. Now,
What did you do with great-grandpa?
Freeze! Can you continue this as if it is a swashbuckling adventure?
well, we're going to fight for the will of the great-grandfather. With my chair.
I am the finest swords person in the whole land.
On guard.
I knew those martial arts classes weren't for nothing. I'll get you.
2 against 1, eh?
Oh, yes. You can't beat us. You may think of us as your great-grandchildren, but no!
Swing on the machine.
Grandfather, you are out of here.
Freeze! Stand-up comedy.
So I'll tell you what, I just walked up a staircase, and boy, am I tired.
I bet you are.
Oh, that's just my aching bones, though. That's arthritis.
Wouldn't that be arthritis?
Hey, I don't come down to where you work and say rude things to you. Where do you work, ma'am?
You don't work anywhere. I don't think being up on a stage is working.
Ouch, Ruth and scene. Wow, you cut in deep there with that remark. Now, I love that though. I love that. You know, you started doing your routine, and Mel was just like, "I'm gonna heckle the shit out of this guy." But yeah, no. But Ruth makes a very good point. It's not work, it's play, and that's good. Right, now let's have a look. So who wasn't in that scene? Marty, Nick, and myself. Let's find this scene for us to do. So here we see me, here we see Nick, here we see Marty, and what shall we do? Let's play number of words. We're going to play number of words. The way it works is we'll do a scene, and each of us will have a specific number of words we can say per line of dialogue. Once we've said those number of words, we cannot speak until someone else has said their number of words. So, first of all, let's see what it's going to be about. We are visiting the moon. We are visiting the moon. Now, Ruth, could you give me a number of words between 1 and 5?
5.
Excellent. Ryan, could you give Nick a number of words, please, between 1 and 4?
2.
2. And Mel, could you give Marty a number between 1 and 4, but not 2?
4.
4. Okay. So, Marty has 4, I have 5, Nick has 2. We are visiting the moon, and here we go.
What the?
This is one small step.
No gravity here, dudes.
Wait! Activate your gravity boots.
Gravity boots.
I have gravity boots?
Don't tell me you forgot.
Much better.
I left them home.
He's floating off into space.
That
Bye,
chick.
Mom. Bye, Dad.
That chick.
I'll miss our only son.
Big sad.
Space is so large.
Oh, damn. I can still hear him.
Oh well.
I'm stuck in orbit.
Okay, fine. Come down now.
He cannot.
Come down here right now.
I think I can.
Spoke them.
Don't
Here I
make me
come.
count to
Here I come, y'all.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ah!
I'm here. What now?
Welcome back.
Don't ever scare your mother.
And clone.
Like that. You're his clone.
Can you finish sentences?
Yes, and why not? Son?
I cannot.
It just seems not.
Listen, I will finish this sentence.
If he
The moon affects us.
Yes. It does. So much.
It's called lunacy, yo.
Listen, you brat.
That's great.
Yeah, bitch.
Is Mom stoned here?
Hey,
Always, bitch.
I thought I was Mom. What?
I have two moms.
Yeah,
Man?
she's my clone. Bitch and scene. Well done. Well done. 5 is one too many words to keep track of. Now,
Why did everybody turn into Jesse Pinkman?
oh my god, yes, I love Breaking Bad. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do next.
Thank you for getting my reference, MB.
Okay, let's have a look.
Start.
We are... we're going to have... right, no, none of those. Right, we are going to do... hang on one second, guys. Something's gone wrong with this. It's just generous. There we go. Now it's working. Right, we are going to do the poem of the week. We're going to do the poem of the week. And the way this works is we're going to tell a poem as a group. Now, this has a very specific order, so I'll tell it to you, and basically all you need to do is remember who is before you and who is after you. Ruth is going to start off this poem by saying a single line. I will then rhyme with it and say a new line that then Mel will rhyme with. Mel will then say a second line that Ryan will rhyme with. Ryan will then say a second line that Marty will rhyme with. Marty will say a second line that Nick will rhyme with. And Nick will say a second line that Ruth will rhyme with. So Ruth is going to give one line, and after that everyone says two. And we're going to go round 2 circles of this. So the order once again is Ruth, David, Mel, Ryan, Marty, Nick, and back to Ruth. The subject for this is graduation. Graduation. So this is going to be a poem about graduation. So once again, everyone has 2 lines. They rhyme with the person before them's line, and then they say a line that the next person will rhyme with. Okay, Ruth, start us off with one line.
The sun was shining bright.
And I felt at my highest height as I walked up to take the scroll.
But college had really taken its toll. By the time I got to my 4th year, I was burned out.
So I decided to wake up and shout, "Take back your loans in your jurisdictions."
And all of the education fictions, I'm setting out in the world on my own.
In a town where I will eat my own clothes. And suddenly, as I went down the meadow,
I felt a strange feeling, like being in a bed. Oh, but no. Time to collect the scroll.
But I'll be honest, I feel no role in my life now that education is done.
Maybe college really was fun. I think I'll go back to school.
Just like Rodney Dangerfield is cool. Maybe if I meet my friend,
I won't come to a bitter end. I will finish strong, and I will finish in first place.
I will advance with all my grace to progress my education. I shall succeed.
And there will never be any more need.
And scene! Well done! We did it. Excellent stuff. Now we're going to move on to our next game. We are going to have... let's see. We're going to have some alphabet scenes, but we're going to mix them up along the way. So we're going to have at least one reverse alphabet scene. So an alphabet scene where there'll be two performers in the scene, and every line of dialogue must begin with the next letter of the alphabet, A followed by B followed by C, and so on and so forth, in that order. But if we do a reverse one, it basically goes backwards. So let's roll the dice to see who's going to go first. We're going to have Ryan, and we're going to have Nick. Ryan and Nick, you'll do a forward-going alphabet scene. And your scene is going to be about finally getting revenge. Finally getting revenge. And here we see Ryan. Here we see Nick. Now, you are going to begin at the letter L, and you'll go all the way through the alphabet until you get back to the letter L. And so you are going forward in the alphabet, not backwards. So don't worry about that. Beginning at the letter L, you have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter L. I always must remind our audience at this point that we are merely actors, so if we go wrong on the alphabet, that's to be expected. So, let's have a look, and here you go.
Let's think of something good to do to this guy for what he did to us.
Manslaughter seems appropriate for what he has done to us.
Nobody said manslaughter. Jeez.
On the other hand, chopping off his fingers would be appropriate also.
Perhaps you have a violent streak. I was thinking something more like a practical joke.
Quite likely I have a violent streak.
Really? If you do insist, though, maybe we could start with his nose, like in a I got yours.
Surely you jest. If we're gonna do his nose, let's just tear it off.
Tear it off. All right, let's start with the nose.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe you ripped off the guy's nose. Very impressive.
Very impressive indeed. You said it first, my friend. And it even happened in the blink of an eye. He was right over there, and I just tore it right off. So what do we do next?
Well, we gotta get rid of the body, so I propose we let a match.
Oh, and that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So now we're going to have another game, and this time it's going to be a reverse alphabet scene. So rolling the dice, and it's going to be Marty, and it's going to be myself. Marty and myself. We're going to do a reverse alphabet scene. Where are we, guys? Can someone tell us what our scenario is?
Canada.
Canada?
In the middle of a fire.
Okay, sorry, what was that?
In the middle of a forest fire.
Is that a thing that's going on at the moment?
It is, yeah.
Okay. So, is it, just to check, is it some, are people safe, or are we going to do something that's going to be, like, sad?
Maybe you could just say Canada, but it's topical.
Let's just, yeah, it is, okay, right, as long as not everyone's dying for it. Right, okay, so we're in Canada, there may or may not be a fire. We're going to start at the letter T, and we're going to work backwards until we get back to the letter T. And here we go. Tell you what, I have never been to the great nation of Canada before.
Sorry to say, I never have either.
Right, but there's something a bit weird about the way you said sorry. Are you Canadian?
Quiet. I don't want anyone to hear.
Perhaps if we're really quiet, no one will hear us, not even the moose.
Oh, they don't hear very well. That's a common known thing up here.
Not even the moose? Oh, you're right.
Moose definitely can't hear. But the elk, oh my God, they can hear everything.
Listen, If any elk come along, I manage to get a Canadian hockey stick, because that's what I know about Canada.
Know this. Animals in Canada are definitely afraid of hockey sticks.
Jesus! So, does that mean that I should use it or shouldn't use it? I don't want to upset the ecosystem.
I don't think you will.
Hello, what's that down there? Is that a beaver? I don't know what's in Canada.
God, I don't know. It looks very strange.
Evil. No, wait. Fight. Oh, that's time. Right, and scene. Well done. We didn't get very far.
I can't do it backwards.
Don't worry. Okay, so next up,
Animals, though.
Ruth and Mel. Now, we've still got Marty here. So let's remove Marty. Would you like to go backwards or forwards? You can choose.
What do you reckon now?
Forwards it is. Okay, fair play.
Forwards.
Okay, audience, could you suggest some objects for us, please? Round ones, if you can. But suggest some objects. So your scenario is you are driving a race car. And you're going to begin at the letter A, and you're going to go all the way through to the alphabet until you get back to the letter A. And here you go.
Are you sure this is the right way?
Better believe it is.
Can't see anything through this tiny windscreen.
Don't need to.
Everyone says that. I do, though.
Fast. Speed is all that matters.
Good grief, you are going very fast.
I love it.
I don't. I think it's scary.
Just enjoy the ride. Come on.
Keep your eye on the road.
Leave the driving to me.
Maybe I would if I thought you were safe.
Never crashed in my life.
Oh, well, that's all right then. We'll just crash today.
Please, I could drive in my sleep. In fact, watch me.
Quick, open your eyes.
Really? Come on. You're so lame.
Surely you value life a bit more than this.
True, but I also value speed a lot.
Unbelievable. Every time we get in a car, you go fast.
Very fast. Gotta go fast.
Well, we might win this race, I suppose.
X-Men couldn't even beat us.
You better believe that.
Zoom! I love the sound of that engine.
And we're going to
And you
win.
made it! Well done. Excellent. Now, with this, let's have a look what we've got here. Oh, I asked the audience for some objects. That's very good. Now, we're going to come on to kind of what's going to be our finale game, but we might do one quick joke telling round afterwards. Although this is kind of a pun-based thing itself, right? Basically, we're going to have a pun-off, and this is going to decide who's going to be tonight's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. And the way it works, it is a slightly challenging game if you haven't played it before, but we'll try to give some like fun objects. Each player is going to get 1 minute, and they just have to keep talking, but include as many puns as they can, as many attempts at wordplay based around the subjects that they've been given. So, for example, if you were given like an object and it was like cups, then you would just say like, oh yeah, so I went to the sports store and I had to get a new cup for whatever. I don't know, you come up with puns. You'll come up with puns, right? And you have 1 minute to come up with as many as you can. Whoever comes up with the most in 1 minute will be tonight's champion. Now, let's have a quick look here. So, we're going to roll the dice to see who's going to go first. And it's going to be me. Okay, so could someone suggest an object for me to make as many puns based around as I can?
Remote control.
Remote control. Okay. So I'm going to have 1 minute. And so the way this works is if I understand the joke, generally I'll go boom. And I might say, like, I won't give it. But every time you get a boom, you get a point. Marty and Ruth, you've definitely seen this enough. So you'll be able to keep track of how many points you think I get. So what is it? Remote control?
Yes,
And
sir.
here I go. Now I'm really excited because I really want to play this game. So, sorry, I didn't mean to pause there. But, look, the truth is, I just, everything has to be just so. I've got to be in control.
Boom.
Now, look, I hope you're all listening up, son. Listen up, Sonny, Sony. No, that isn't one. Right, so anyway, let's just rewind that if we can. I'm going to, I've got to rush, though, because of time, so I'm going to forward myself on. Because I do definitely want to be number one when I get to the end of this, because I need to rush off to do a number two. But I just don't know if I've got the power to continue, the power button to continue. No, maybe not. To continue on. But hang on. Here's right. So okay. Let's keep going. And time. Right. Okay. How many did I get? Is that 8?
Or
Between 7 and 9. I'm going to say 8. Right. Okay. Let's see who's going to go next. So we get the idea of how the game works, at least. Right, so next up, we are going to have Mel. Mel, okay, could you make as many... and look, just one thing I'll say is, like, the jokes only have to be very loosely linked, so don't worry about them being too perfect. But could you make as many... what have we got here? Planet puns as you can. I asked the audience for round things. Planet. Can you make as many planet puns as you can in 1 minute? And here you go.
I'm a very healthy person. I consider myself very earthy, but I do enjoy the occasional Mars bar. Some people say I'm crazy. I'm out there. I'm out on Pluto, but I feel like an alien sometimes. Sometimes I just I don't know how to connect with people because I'm just so spacey. I'm totally spacey. But I got this new perfume. It has a bit of musk to it, so I think that'll help me get along, and I think I'll be a real star. But I sometimes I like to play a little prank, and I like to shoot people the moon, and people don't like that too much. But I'm a real sunny person in general.
Oh, and that is time. That is time. By my count, there was 9. So well done, well done. I'll be honest, I didn't understand the Pluto one, but I gave the point anyway, so it's my fault. Right, now, moving on. Let's have a look. To go next will be Ryan. Ryan, could you give us as many bathroom? It says bath plug, but like that's very specific. So let's say bathroom puns as you can in 1 minute. And here you go.
Oh, I feel like my life is going down the drain. Sometimes I spend too much time at the bar of soap. And sometimes, I'm not a hater, but I am a loofah, some people say. What I really love is when you have satire. And I have it because I dress nice when I go out on the town. But I'm not gonna sit here and someone needs to mop up my problems. I'm a little clogged up, if you can tell, and you might tell that I like to protest sometimes.
Oh, that
You
is
might
time.
see-
That is time. I think that was 7 overall, so well done there, Ryan. Okay, let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Marty. Marty, let's see what we've got here. Flowers, as suggested by Dawna. Make as many flower puns as you can in 1 minute, and here you go.
I got to get the pedal to the metal. You get in my way, and I'm going to use my pistol. I've got really strong stems, so I should do all right. Leave me alone, damn it. I really like the band Bush. No, that's terrible. I think I just soiled myself. Let's get to the root of the problem, shall we? Oh, God. Help us. You're a daisy if you do. Hey, I don't just go spreading my seed all over the place. Gosh.
Oh, and that is time. That is time. Now, what was the count we had there? Is it 8? Is it 8?
I counted 8, but that might just be because I have 9.
Oh. Now, the one I wasn't clear on, what was the pistol one?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Parts of a plant, the pistil and the stamen.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'll take your word on it. Okay, we're going to say it was 8. We're going to say it was 8. Right.
You're gonna say it was 8?
So, sorry?
8? Got it.
8. Right. Okay, next up, Nick, you will go. Let's see. Could you give us as many baseball puns as you can? Baseball. And here you... my American friends, please help me with this, because I will not know. Right, and here you go.
So, I started dating this girl. She's a real diamond. You know, she has all the bases I like. She's smart, she's witty, she can catch a ball. She's lovely. I really enjoy. I took her to a ball game. We had some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, and we had it was a Cracker Jack of an evening, in fact. And then I was trying to slide to third base, but she was like, she called me out on that one, and that was like a no-go, man. I really wanted to score a homer, but she wasn't into it that night. So, but then the next week, I gave her a diamond, and we are now going to the mound, or the altar, as some of the kids call it these days.
And that is time. That is time.
So I had no idea where I was going to go from there.
Okay, don't worry. I like, though, that you came up with a story and you kept to that story the entire time. That was very impressive. Okay, so Ruth, it comes down to you. Could you make as many breakfast puns as you can? As many breakfast puns.
What was my score, by the way?
Oh, what was the score for Nick? 6, 7?
I think we counted 6.
Okay.
6, 7.
Ruth. And here, so breakfast puns, Ruth, and here you go.
I can't really get started without a bit of... I need some juice in my body to get myself... I've got a bit of a cereal problem here, where I always forget what I'm going to have. I need to... I know I'll be toast if I don't kind of tell you all the issue here, but to become clean about it, I feel... Well, I don't want to be jammy here, but I am not going to beat about the bush. The tea bush has all the leaves. I might be in hot water, but I'm not going to take any offence for talking about... it's a bit of an eggy problem, perhaps. And then the soldiers come along and tell me off, and I just want to be happy.
That is time. That is time, which by my count was 8. So, so close. But that means, Mel, I believe you won last night as well. You've done 2 in a row. Congratulations.
Woo!
You're tonight's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Well done. Well done.
Woo! Winning streak.
I think the winning streak in total may be 2 though. So that means you're actually at the top. So or maybe there was one night because obviously we have different shows. I think like Danny O'George like won every show like in an entire week once. I can't remember though. Yeah, I know that was crazy. So you like
You're
won
going
both
down,
extremes.
Danny. You're going down.
Yeah.
Are we taking Daniel George down?
Yeah, like I don't like he won like 2 nights in a row on Extreme, but then he like won Geek Battle in between, and we might have done the Jester's Jam, which we haven't done in a while. But that was a game from Jester's Jam. So anyway, that is basically the end of the show. We won't end on it. Well, let's end on one joke because I said we'd end on a joke. Let's see. We're gonna play 99 blanks, and just to give like 5 things, let's go with 99 bankers walk into the bar. Let's see if we've got 5 jokes just to end on this game. 99 bankers walk into the bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Nick.
99 bankers walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We can serve you 99 bankers." Bartender says, "Why not? We don't have the balance."
Aha. Very good. Anyone else? Ryan.
99 bankers walk up to a bar. The bouncer stops them and says, "I don't trust you. I don't feel safe around you."
Aha. Marty.
99 bankers walk into a bar, they get a drink, and they say, "Oh, God, this is awful." Bartender says, "It's not my fault."
Oh, damn it. I was going to make both of those last 2 jokes. Right. Anyone else? Ryan.
99 bankers walk into a bar, and then one of them says, "Can you order for me?" And then says, "Can you tell her to get me a beer?"
Ah. 99 bankers walk into a bar, and the leader of the bankers goes up to the barmaid and says, like, "I feel this connection between us. Do you feel that bonds?" Anyone else, Nick? A couple more jokes and we'll wrap this thing.
99 bankers walk into a bar. The bar is strange, so it's just a machine. It's an automatic bartender.
Aha. 99 bankers walk into a bar. One of them sits at the end of the bar and they look really deep in thought. The bartender says, "Penny for your thoughts." Mel.
99 bankers walk into a bar and the bartender says, "What can I get for you?" And the banker said, "I'd just like to talk. I'm feeling alone."
Aha. Ryan and Marty to take us home.
99 bankers walk into a bar. One of them has to go to the bathroom real bad. Walks up to the bartender and says, "Is the bathroom over there?" "No, it's just checking." "Yeah, because I was saving my pee all day."
Oh, wow. Multiple. Okay, Marty, take us home on this one.
99 bankers from Czechoslovakia walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And they said, "Well, we'll have this." And he goes, "Oh, never mind. I can't take checks."
Wow, and scene! Well done.
Wow.
Excellent stuff. Now, we are going to wrap things up here. So, audience, give any final thoughts or comments into the comment section. We'll read them aloud in a minute. But, Charles, you say, "I have a joke to tell her." Aha, that's very good. Very good. Love it. So, let's find out. First of all, Ryan, where can the people find you?
You can find me here and social media at Agents of Relaxation. And that's about it.
Fantastic. Marty, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at What Would Jesus Glue, where you can see all the weird art that I make, and there's a link that you can follow to buy weird art and weird books and things that I make. And you can always find me here on Extreme Improv, except for the next 2 weeks because I'll be on vacation.
Okay, well, just take your phone with you. Right, okay. Now, Nick, where can the people find you?
I can be found on the Catherine Dunn Show on Sundays at 1 o'clock, as well as here on Extreme Improv.
Fabuloso. Ruth, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Ruth Curtis Acts. You can find me here on Extreme Improv, being extreme as often as I can be. That's about it, probably.
Fabulous. Before we come to our winner tonight, my name is David Postansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Postansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get my multitude of books, all available on Amazon. There's the Extreme Improv Big Book of Games, which will say how to play all of the games we've done on tonight's show, plus so many more. There is the Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre, which would tell you how to create a show like the one you're watching. And there is the new book, The Improviser's Bucket List, which is a lot of goals and things to inspire you to do more improv and have some fun doing it. Now, let's come over to our winner. Mel, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Socially Distant Improv on Facebook. Every Monday I perform with the Improv Professionals at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We do a half-hour show. It's always a lot of fun. And I also perform every month with the Improv Professionals on the Extravaganza, which is going to be this 30th, June 30th. So come check it out. It's a long show. Extreme Improv is going to be there too. It's always a lot of fun.
Oh, this is the 1 month where we won't be there, I'm afraid.
Oh,
because
I'm
so sorry, Mel. I wish we were, but it's the day we have our live show coming up. It's like one of the very rare ones we'll miss, because we do have a live show coming up at the Aylesbury Waterside Theatre in Buckinghamshire, if you happen to be in the vicinity. Other than that...
Oh, check that out, yeah.
Check that out too. But whilst you're in the audience, get on your phone and check out Mel's show. Marty?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you. On June 30th, during the extravaganza, I am going to debut my new show, Extreme Improv Solo, starring me and only me. There's no telling who will win.
Well, I think it's 50-50 if it'll be Marty. Now, with that, let's have a look. Okay, Colin says, what's the similarity between a bank and making love? You lose interest after a withdrawal. There you go. And let's have a look. A beautiful art too, Marty, says Dorna. So with that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom! And we are off the air. Awesome show, guys.
Thank you for having me at the last minute.